magic delight. Indeed, lift my spirit high, high. That magic delight is for me. The party's hot and lit when the ladies place the dance floor. Sweet music is made for dancing, and this you just can't ignore. When sweet soul got it, your body you got to move indeed, because it takes you to a place where you want to be, happy and free. When sweet soul got it, fire ignite, soca makes you feel that magic like I want to dance some more, and that's for sure. Sweet soca makes me feel that magic delight, that magic delight. Indeed, lift my spirit high, high. That magic delight is for me. This music makes you happy. It will take you away from reality. We know how sad life can be. Sweet music is the remedy. When sweet soul got hit, your body you got to move indeed, because it takes you to a place where you want to be, happy and free. When sweet soul got hit, fire ignite, soca makes you feel that magic like I want to dance some more, and that's for sure. Sweet soca makes me feel that magic delight, that magic delight. Indeed, lift my spirit high, high. That magic delight, for real. It makes me wanna dance with my ladies, dance with my baby, dance with my ladies. Sweet music makes me wanna dance with my ladies, dance with my baby, dance with my ladies. That magic delight.
That magic delight. Good afternoon, good morning, good night, good evening, wherever you're at locally. You're in tune to the Rush Guyana's Industry Show. You know how we do it different. I am the Afropolitan. That's Malachi. Of course, with my co-host Martain, Al-Ameen. Today's Wednesday, the WWD. I like to call it the Wednesday wine day. Whether you with a glass of wine, you know how we do. Rotate the waistline. It's the hump day. It ain't Friday. It's just the middle of the week. Good morning to you, Martain. What a go on, bro?
Greetings, brother. Greetings.
hmm So it's quite bright. It's a little overcast in the capital city. But, it's easy. Remember, if you're driving today, people, please take it easy. Got a lot of school kids out there as well. You know what I mean? And people walking around and things. Take it easy. We got a lot more, of course, brand new music. That track came out of Militant, Magic Delight. Stay glued to the Rush. We do it different. Music out of GT.
Glad I made you my Valentine. I want you now in the worst way. toxic. I didn't looking for love, but I find it. Didn't looking for love, but I find it. Didn't looking for love, but I find it. And you can have it all. Back against the wall. You're the one I love. Love you all night long, baby. Tryna get ahead of this. Bet you never had some head like this. Bet you're tired of that toxic shit.
Oh yeah.
Let me bring out your devilness.
I'm getting ahead of this. I'm trying to get wetter like this. Best friends with some benefits. I'm getting ahead like this.
Yeah, your body good and you're special to me. Yeah. One time I your love already. Granny said don't rush the brush, yeah. Granny said don't rush the brush.
Boy, you're too rude but special to me. Too rude but loving to me. Love you indefinitely. Come true already. I'm getting ahead of this. I'm trying to get wetter like this. Best friends with some benefits. I'm getting ahead like this.
I'm trying to get ahead of this. I'm trying to get you wetter like this.
Best friends with some benefits. I'm getting ahead like this.
Yeah, Granny said don't rush the brush. Yeah, but I love her too much. Yeah, Granny said don't rush the brush. Granny said don't rush the brush.
Come with me, take a trip to the West Indies, cool breeze, yeah. Come on, let's take a trip to the West Indies, cool breeze, yeah. Come down, then the touch and make you calm down. Come on, baby, come down. I really like it when you come down. Come on, and I don't wanna waste your time, yeah. Enjoy the island vibes, yeah. I like the vibe you got it. Now we come out to party. Shot after shot. The body hitting like the waves on a rock. Anyway, we go the party feet turn up. Hard and bougie like how you style up. You's a naughty girl. I don't wanna really want a real time girl. You's a naughty girl. I really like a naughty girl. You's a naughty girl. I don't wanna really want a real time girl. You's a naughty girl. I really like a naughty girl. Naughty, really like a naughty girl. Naughty, really like a naughty girl. Cause she sweet like coconut water. Mix up the granny backbone for this data. No, them want her bad but me got her. Cause she falling low. Scratch a match for the bamboo fire. Caribbean, she no want leave no. In the sunshine or rain or anywhere. I'm in love. Come with me, take a trip to the West Indies, cool breeze, yeah. Come on, let's take a trip to the West Indies, cool breeze, yeah. Come down, then the touch and make you calm down. Come on, baby, come down. I really like it when you come down. Come on, and I don't wanna waste your time, yeah. Enjoy the island vibes, yeah. I like the vibe you got it. Now we come out to party. Shot after shot. Your body hitting like the waves on a rock. Anyway, we go the party feet turn up. Hard and bougie like how you style up. You's a naughty girl. I don't wanna really want a real time girl. You's a naughty girl. I really like a naughty girl. You's a naughty girl. I don't wanna really want a real time girl. You's a naughty girl. I really like a naughty girl. Naughty, I really like a naughty girl.
God's word.
You know how we do in the rush hour? We drop them and buzz them. That's the voice of Trevor on Vibes with Take a Trip. If you're wondering what the weather forecast for today, Wednesday, is going to be in London. It's going to be mostly cloudy skies today. Temperature is going to be at 13 degrees Celsius. Precipitation's at 0%. Humidity 53%. And the wind mild at 3 kilometers an hour. In the Big Apple, New York City, it's going to be sunny skies. Temperature is going to be at 6 degrees Celsius. Precipitation's at 0%. Humidity 60%. And wind mild also at 3 kilometers an hour. In Canada, it's going to be mostly cloudy skies. Temperature is going to be at 6 degrees Celsius. Precipitation's at 0%. Humidity is going to be at 70%. And the wind at 10 kilometers an hour. In the capital city, Georgetown, Guyana, it's going to be light rain today. Temperature is going to be at 26 degrees Celsius. Precipitation's at 25%. Humidity is going to be at 90%. And wind at 14 kilometers an hour. That's in Guyana. In Atlanta, Georgia, it's going to be partly cloudy skies today. Temperatures at 6 degrees Celsius. Precipitation's at 0%. Humidity 63%. Wind, it's going to be at 8 kilometers an hour. And in Antigua and the Barbuda, it's going to be partly cloudy skies today. Temperature is going to be at 24 degrees Celsius. Precipitation's at 0%. Humidity 78%. And wind at 8 kilometers an hour. That's in Antigua and the Barbuda. Big shout out to the guys in St. John's and Antigua and all the guys in the Caribbean, also in Montserrat. Watagwan, Mr. Gray. We got a lot more music, of course, when we get back with you. We got some news headlines. Stay glued.
Oh, baby. I never had a way like this. I never had a way like that. Oh, baby, you drive me so crazy. 'Cause I never had a way like this. I never had a way like that. No, oh, baby, you drive me so crazy. Waistline intact, bumper rolling back on me. When you whine like that, make me fall in love with it. Oh, 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 yeah. Love the way how you're whining, baby. Take it slow. How you're whining, timing, baby. Something about the way you whine. Something about the way you move. Something about the things you do. Put me in the mood, baby. I never had a way like this. I never had a way like that. Oh, baby, you drive me so crazy. 'Cause I never had a way like this. I never had a way like that. Nah, oh, baby, you drive me so crazy. Swing it on the left, swing it on the right, swing it on me, girl, all night. Swing it all around, swing it on the ground, swing it on me, it's alright. Me love it when you whine fast, girl, and me love it when you whine slow. Me love it when you whine back on me, and me love when you go down low. Me love when you tick and you tack, and you bend and you touch up your toe. Me love when you left and you bring it right back, that's why when me want you to know. You whine unstoppable, you whine unstoppable, you whine unstoppable, baby, you whine unstoppable. What kind of wine, girl? What kind of wine, girl? What kind of wine is this? What type of wine, girl? What type of wine, girl? What type of wine is that? What kind of wine, girl? What kind of wine, girl? What kind of wine is that? What type of wine, girl? What type of wine, girl? What type of wine is this? I never had a wine like this. I never had a wine like that. Oh, baby, you drive me so crazy. 'Cause I never had a wine like this. I never had a wine like that. Nah, oh, baby, you drive me so crazy. Waistline intact, bumper rolling back on me. When you whine like that, make me fall in love with it. Oh, oh, love the way how you're whining, baby. Take it slow. How you're whining, timing, baby.
For real. You know it's me. And tonight, to the TNT, baby. Ooh, baby. I wanna break free. Open the door, let go the key. Woman, loose me. I wanna break free. Don't scratch me up, don't bite me up, let me go. I wanna break Says she a go lock me up and she keeping the key. I wanna break free. Like I'm claustrophobic. Oh no, no, no. I wanna break free. Oh my God. Baby, let go me pants and shirt. You know for what it's worth. I'll make it up to you. That's right. But I can't stay on my move. It's now going to half past 12. And the thing don't stop. If I don't go there, baby, it's gonna break my heart. I have a drunken feeling. And the feeling is going out and party. Nobody cannot stop me. When it's this time of year, I don't care, baby. I wanna break free. Open the door, let go the key. Woman, loose me. I wanna break free. Don't scratch me up, don't bite me up, let me go. I wanna break free. I'm getting short breath. Oh no, no, no. I wanna break free. Oh my God. I wanna break free. But this woman, she not losing me. I wanna break free. Says she a go lock me up and she keeping the key. I wanna break free. Like I'm claustrophobic. Oh no, no, no. I wanna break free. Oh my God. Baby, you could come to. Baby, you could come to. Do anything you wanna do. Do anything you wanna do. Once you don't get in my way. Once you don't get in my way. Just say these few words that I say, yeah. Free from all your chains and bondage. Free them thing bad man can't handle. Free from all your pain and misery. Woman, what you doing to me? Let go me pants, let go me shirt, let go me boots, let go me cap. Let me go. Don't say no, 'cause you don't wanna go with me. Go, girl. I wanna break free. Open the door, let go the key. Woman, loose me. I wanna break free. Don't scratch me up, don't bite me up, let me go. I wanna break free. I'm getting short breath. Oh no, no, no. I wanna break free. Oh my God. I wanna break free. But this woman, she not losing me. I wanna break free. Says she a go lock me up and she keep it tight.
20 minutes after the hour. You know how we do. The Voice of Militant on a Wednesday, the WW day. It's the middle of the week. Hey, it's not Friday. It's just the hump day. We got some news headlines coming from the DPI. Of course, that's the Government Information Service. And it reads for today, a $3.3 million MOU signed to advance EHR systems in Guyana. The Ministry of Health signed a contract with Rio Med Limited, a UK registered company, to develop and implement the new electronic health record system, the EHR. Signed on Tuesday, March 18th, the duration of the contract will be 18 months. The International Development Bank, the IDB, is approving the US $3.3 million in funds for the implementation of the EHR. Need for social workers has been greatly understated, so says Minister Prasad, as Guyana observed World Social Workers Day 2025 in a world where predicted social challenges are occurring worldwide. The need for skilled and passionate social workers has never been greater. And over 300 house lots allotted to Horster, Molson Creek, 241 land titles, and 20 steel and cement vouchers issued as government expands home ownership access after years of anticipation. Over 300 Bartitians can now celebrate as they receive their land at Molson Creek. Northern Brazil upbeat with Guyana's expansion infrastructure. Brazil eyes deeper ties as trade expands to Guyana public and private sector. delegation in undertaking a trade mission in North Brazil, specifically Boa Vista, Roraima, state of Roraima, on the 17th and the 18th of March. The trade mission is in keeping with a commitment made during a meeting between the Excellency Irfan Ali and President of Brazil. Well, those are a few of the news headlines for today. Today, Wednesday. The information comes from the Information Service of Guyana. You know how we do on a Wednesday. We got to get into a little bit into today's discussion. We got several topics to talk about today. We're going to get into those in just a few. But of course, we got to give you the music. Keep the vibe up. You know how we do. Different music, different vibe.
Yeah. See that bike there? Come, suddenly come. All right, right there, come. Ride it, yeah. Ride it good, yeah. Ride it, yeah. Ride it good. Ride it good. Now lick out your tongue, then stretch out your foot and ride it, yeah. Ride it good, yeah. Ride it good, yeah. Right. Put it in one side now. My girl, how you ride it? How you bad in a club and still bad in a private? Love the way how you slide it. How you split in the middle and twerk, some like it. None of them a try fight it. Man, I run off a youth on wife in a side chick. Instagram get a blue tick. Cause you well certified, that's why them I hate it. Why them up in your DM? And I know you don't see them. See them up in your DM. And I know my girl. Left side, right side, left side, right side, left side, right side when you ride. Left side, right side, left side, right side, left side. Don't see the run this along. Ride it, yeah, ride it good. Ride it, yeah, ride it good. When you bounce, split, twerk, work. Walk on your head, man, a ball and a bend for you. Ride it, yeah, ride it good. Ride it good. When you bounce, split, twerk, work. Walk on your head, man, a ball and a bend for you. Turn the thing from back. Make them see you with fat. What's the time on the clock? I'm going to say don't pick back. 6:30 when you wipe on that. All the old man catch heart attack. Hey, make them cheese clap. When I know say you're hot. When you sit down and ride. When you sit down and ride. Don't sit down now. When you saddle and ride. All right, my girl, let me tell you now. Left side, right side, left side, right side, left side, right side when you ride. Left side, right side, left side, right side, right side. Don't sit down on the middle. Ride it, yeah, ride it good, yeah. Ride it good when you bounce, split, twerk, work. Warm on your head, man, a ball and a bed for you. Ride it, yeah, ride it good. Ride it good when you bounce, split, twerk, work. Warm on your head, man, a ball and a bed for you. Ride it good. Good. B52, girl. Show me how you just walk it. Show me how you just walk it. Walk it. Show me how you just walk. Say, girl, you put a smile on my face and love it when you mash up the place and girl, me love the tick in your waist and say you know me want a little taste and shape and design, girl, you flawless. Natural wine and you know me practice. Got you on me radar, cause you know me want this. Said, girl, no, girl, move, girl, do it, girl. Said, girl, no, girl, move, girl, do it, girl. Said, no, move, do it. Said, no, move, do it. Said, do it, no, do it. Show me how you just walk it. Walk. Yeah, show me how you just walk it. Show me how you just walk. Say from the way you a bubble, girl, when me hold you tonight is trouble. Bumper right side, so bring it on the double, bring it on the double. Me go take you up in the sky, head in the cloud, make you feel so you high. Can me see the look in your eye, looking at your eye. Said girl, no girl, move girl, do it girl. Said girl, no girl, move girl, do it girl. Said no, move, do it. Said no, move, do it. Said do it, no, do it. Show me how you just walk it. Walk. Yeah, show me how you just walk it. Show me how you just walk.
watching. Oh, yeah, yeah.
31 minutes after the hour, we're back with you in the rush. That was the voice of Katie Keish with Taste the Wine. You know how we do on a Wednesday, and of course on Wednesday we got some things to discuss. Of course, in the news, there were a couple of headlines that we highlighted coming from the DPI. Um, yes, Martin. So we're gonna kick it off with the health aspect of it.
Yes, brother.
Uh-huh.
So if we're going back to what you read earlier, right? The
Yeah.
Ministry of Health signed a contract
Mhm.
with the UK to bring pretty much the medical system online, whereby they could have access to the data and so forth for the patients and the hospitals in general.
Yeah.
Perfect. This is
Yeah.
something we've been speaking on for quite some time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Especially since we're in the digital era. There's quite some time we've been talking about these things, and to
Hmm.
see it actually coming to life,
Yeah.
it's a good look, right?
Yeah. 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 You got
I
to give
kind of
them
want
a
to say
hard
I do
time being back.
hope, yeah, of course, of course.
Hmm.
I do hope that everything they're doing now is they do have contingency plans, right?
Well, what I'm hoping that they do is that they tie that the medical into your NIS. That's what I'm hoping to do. I'm hoping that
Mm,
they do. I hope that they go the step further and integrate that system into you know other systems that you need
hmm.
access to at the same time. Because
I agree.
you got to think ahead. Like, okay, we're gonna have elderly patients that are gonna go to the hospital. All right. And you want to be able, for example, to, if they don't have somebody with them, you want to be able to access their medical information and also the insurance information, all those things to take care of the patient.
Hmm. Hmm.
So the faster I think more of these ministries and, the service gets on board with the digital networking and, you know, linking is the better they'll be able to provide, faster service for the community,
Correct.
and not
And
have people complaining about, oh, we go to the hospital, you got to sit there for 2, 3 hours where you see a doctor. No.
mhm.
Yeah.
I do hope in between all of this, the government, as I said, the contingency plans in the event whereby something goes wrong, because it's life we're living, and something will always go wrong. But the government must have the cybersecurity department on up to date with everything, on par with all the new information, all the new data that's going to be inputted, and readily be on the lookout for individuals who might try to hack the system
Yeah.
and alter it in some type of way, because we know these things happen in America,
It
in different
happens.
parts of the world.
Cybersecurity's got to be paramount at this point in time. We've been hearing, a matter of fact, when you hit that issue as well, we also have to highlight the fact that people have been complaining about monies missing from their accounts, from the banking system in Ghana.
Exactly.
So that I mean, people might be saying, oh, it's scammers, da 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 da. But yeah, it's cyber. Those are huge cybersecurity issues.
Hmm.
You know
Hmm.
that we really need to improve. I think a lot of people kind of, because people are traveling back and forth, and they realize the primitiveness of the Guyana security system in terms of banking and online stuff, that they realize, hey, we could take advantage. Because I mean, I know about
Exactly.
it. People have called me and tried to do it to me, and I know that they're trying to scam me or
Ex-
trying to put me in a position where I can give them certain access.
And this is where the population needs educating to say,
Yeah,
hey, this may happen, right?
yeah.
So you wouldn't at the banks, especially in the medical space, in any database, there
Hmm.
should be a notice. Say, well, even though we're putting this in place, we're not all perfect. This is a system trial and error all the time. Every day they have to be working to update that system and make sure It's free of malware, free of virus, and anything else in between,
Yeah, but
right?
that's not a problem for the customers. That's a problem for the bank. So
Correct.
they're supposed to be. You remember now. This is why we bank money with you, so it's secure. So
Yes,
you're supposed to ensure that one, there's insurance on my money. So whatever goes on and my money is missing is replaced immediately, and you go after the culprits. That's not my business.
but they still have to let people know that
Yes,
it's a possibility. Just like when you're walking on the floor and it's wet, they put out the wet floor sign,
the
put out the
caution. Yeah,
notice
the
saying,
caution
well,
sign. Please look. But yeah, wet floor. Yeah.
at any given time it's possible to happen, but we're working diligently to fix it.
Yeah.
And banks should, when they get a report, right, they
Mm.
should jump out firsthand and put out a statement and say, hey, we've heard of this, it was brought to our attention, and we are working to fix it. That is it. A lot of people who is facing these issues would feel a lot better if they just come out and say, well, here's what happened. We understand and we're working. Because this is a major issue in Trinidad, right? And keep in
Yeah.
mind, it is the same set of banks coming from Trinidad. So if they in Trinidad having major issues, way more than Guyana, then you could imagine once we officially get online, where information is readily available to the smartest person behind the system,
Behind the
they could
keyboard.
gather all your data. And that is what you need protection from. All
Well,
right.
they really have to improve the cybersecurity aspect of basically, to me, everything. Not only the banking system, but I would look at the entire security system, because once people are able, for example, to hack in to
Mm-hmm.
the servers of the main telecommunications network or networks in Guyana, they basically have access to a lot of information.
Correct.
And we
And
know in the first world countries, these guys are doing it every single day.
yeah, man. Every
So
day is a scam like ClickCall
yeah,
or an
every
email
single
saying
day.
that you want some money and you gotta come and pick it up.
Hmm.
So when I look at Guyana, I see the vulnerability, and it's gonna happen regardless. We just have to understand and do studies of what is happening in the first world countries and how
Yeah,
they are combating it, and we just implement the same thing one time as we are starting out.
yeah, yeah.
Because if we start where they're at, then we are already at a good pace. You
Hmm.
feel me? If we start from way back when, then hey, I pray for y'all, right? But all in all, it is a good look to have the medical system online, right?
Yeah.
And we do hope that all the other ministries and agencies could come
Hmm.
online at a rapid pace because these things is important.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, we gotta, like I said before, what's his name? Joseph Hamilton. He's doing a
Hmm.
pretty good job because he is moving into that era where it's modern. If people have questions from the Ministry of Labor, they want to send in applications, they want to all of that, they want to
Hmm.
send, they want to issue complaints, etc. All of that could be done through an app. So
Correct.
that has now put the accessibility at your fingertips now. No longer do you have
Yes.
to go into an office, stand up in a line, or sit down in an office waiting on anybody.
Yes. Yes. I
You can
agree.
get it done online. And I see in the postal service at the post office as well, GPO, with your birth certificates and stuff, they're also making improvements. But like you said earlier, it's good to see the improvement, but we need all of them to get on board with that speed, because a lot of them sleeping, like the Ministry of
Hmm.
Culture, Youth and Sport with its Facebook page. You know, they got to get these things correct, man. I mean, come on.
Yes, I
You
agree.
have to get these. It's too long that these kind of things have been, like there. And I mean, it is not like Guyana is not. We can't say we're a hippic nation anymore.
Hmm.
We're one of the fastest growing nations. So we have to
You got
put,
to grow with the times.
yeah, man. You have to grow. You have to
Hmm.
think big. You can't just sit there and say, okay, well, the rest of the world. No, you have to catch up. Guyana got to do some serious catch up.
Correct.
That is why we
And
really, in terms of the infrastructural project developments, I mean, we want them, but at the same time, hey, we got to watch what we doing.
and to add to that catching up aspect, you mentioned about the social work, the need for social work
Yeah.
have never been greater, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Now, while I agree, I disagree. So the reason I agree is because we're lacking what they would consider professional social
Yes.
workers,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? But we have legit social workers every day. And this is where we need to turn a little bit and pay attention or more attention to the citizens of the country, right?
Yeah.
Once we're able to do this, the need for what you consider a professional social worker wouldn't be a great need anymore because if I remember correctly, back in the days, we were disciplined by any individual we come across of age,
Yeah. That was
right?
back. That was back in a time when we didn't have, what's going on now. People were
Correct.
being missing, kidnapped, pedophilia, all of that kind of stuff. We didn't have
Well,
that.
I would want to say that was social work at its finest, right?
Yeah.
You could have had somebody, whether it be a school teacher or an adult that you did something on the roadways and they pull you up and they scold you right there and then. That is social working. You
Yeah. Well,
don't need to necessarily go in an office and sit
we
down
did
and tell
some
your entire
in
story.
Guyana. Guyana's culture is simple social work. Everybody know your business. So if you step out of line, they could always holler. If something missing, they call it, hey, boy, it's the one there. We don't know
Mhm.
you's a thief.
So while we do need the professionals certified,
Hmm.
we also should look a little bit more on our older folks, the ones with knowledge who are able to pass back information and say, hey, in my time, this is what happens, and you could actually do better. Because I personally grew up with a lot of older folks around me. So I
Hmm.
gravitated to positive attitudes and attributes,
Yeah.
right? So I knew right from wrong at an early age and these sort of things. The children today don't necessarily have that because my generation is working 24/7 to sustain the little family that they started and party for the ones who do, right?
Uh,
So this is where again the older generation needs to turn back and say, hey, we could fix this problem because we see there is a problem that's been developing across the country, no matter what type of issue it is.
mhm.
But we need um more community work being done across the country. And I think that would fix our social work problem.
Yeah, but it's
You
a
know,
great initiative. I think it's a
correct.
good initiative from Minister Prasad.
Mhm.
I know her for a very long time. She's always been very humble, very concerned about more of people problems. She's a people person, a people problem solver type of person.
Exactly. That is good to have.
Yeah,
So
that's a good
right
type
there
of
is
person.
leading by example.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And if you notice, she's one of the ministers that she does her work.
Yes,
You don't hear about her on social media and da yada.
exactly.
Uh-uh. She does her work. And this is what I've been saying all the time. We have some people in the present administration that actually are doing, stuff to actually help benefit the people, right?
Hmm.
While they have some showboaters, the showboaters who ain't doing nothing really, right? Who are
Hmm.
just there, in my estimation, making space to talk nonsense every day. You understand? Because I mean, if you spending so much time on social media to lash out at the opposition, you get in time to pay attention to the needs of the people and what
Hmm.
you should be doing.
Hmm.
Where you getting all this time?
Well, this is where we need to again pay attention to our community. I'm not sure if the schools, sorry about it. I'm not
Mm,
sure if the schools currently have and how the social work aspect is being done in school. But
mm,
I know in my time, it was at least when it started, because I believe it really and truly started in my time, right?
mhm. Yeah.
Where they had a lot of fights and all these different things. But now, I don't want to say it's escalated, but in a sense, we could see it more
Yeah. Yeah.
based on social media. So
Hmm.
I want to say, well, the social work ministry should have more social workers, at least the qualified one,
Hmm.
within the schools, and also have several different programs with the parents I know in parts of the US, when there's these school shooting or the big violence and these things, there are programs where the fathers would, the ones available would come to the school and provide their services and time, right?
Yeah.
There's also different programs with the mothers or the grandparents or the aunties, whichever bracket you fit. There are programs for you to come and give back to your community at the end of the day. And
Yeah.
that in turn is helping the youths become somebody better. Because, if we ain't going far, then where are we going?
Well, I just think that, some of, at least some of the development programs that I've heard about, seem to be taking the country in the right direction. I also like the fact that the focal point of, like the house lots and the development places are not just focused in Georgetown, because
Yes.
I'm glad that Minister Kroll and his team are working also in like Bartica, because a lot of people don't know that Bartica is really a really nice place. I went there a few times, and with this level of infrastructural development in terms of house lots, 300 at that in Bartica, which will allow that population to grow. It shows that we are also preparing for growth in our population too, in the scale.
Agreed.
I've heard rumors as well that the government is now reaching out to technocrats outside of Guyana who are Guyanese. But I think what they need to do is to formulate a regime of how they want to bring them back and what they're going to offer them in order for them to come and work at home.
Well,
So,
once they put a good system in place,
that's what
it's
I'm
all
saying.
about the systems.
Yeah,
Then I think Guyanese won't have a problem. And this is where coming online with most of the ministries or all of the ministries will definitely help out, because we're not going to come from a first world country where everything is super fast paced.
Yeah.
To, just be a backslider. Right.
Well, one of the first things I know they have to get right is making sure that Guyana is fully connected to the SWIFT banking system, because that is so important in terms of our ability to do transactions quickly. Because in the US, I can take a picture of a check and do what I got to do. I don't have to necessarily go to the bank.
Correct. You see, if you do that right now with our regime, the banking regime, you have to wait a little bit for your money. I can readily send money from my account in the US to Guyana, or I can send it to you without having it sit for 2-3 months and verification process and the whole nine. I do understand it, but at the same time, it's too much.
It's too much, and it doesn't facilitate business for our people and business and commerce for other individuals who want to come and invest in Guyana. Hope we get that right. Just about 10 minutes to the top of the hour. You know how we do in the rush. When we get back with you in the second hour, we got some more interesting topics, including the whole the peaceful protest, as it claims to represent the social media advocate, quote unquote. Stay glued to the rush. You know how we do. New music each and every day of the week. It's Wednesday, the WW Day.
They say the love when they're down, no vibes around and the place is boring. I put a smile upon their face, I make them move their ways. Anytime, anywhere, the fans them see me, they all embrace me. There's no holding back. I keep on rising high. I keep on moving up. So they show me love. They show me love. What they calling me? Mr. Mash. Mr. Mash. Mr. Mash. That is what they calling me. Mr. Mash. Mr. Mash. Mr. Mash. That is what they calling me. There's no holding back. I keep on rising high. Keep on moving up. So they show me love. They show me love. They calling me Mr. Mash. Because I love when I move my ways. The love when I mash up the place. Over and over again and again. Mr. Mash. They say nothing can stop me. Once I must stay there happy. The love how I do it is at the party. Mr. Mash. Mr. Mash. Mr. Mash. That is what they calling me. Mr. Mash. Mr. Mash. Mr. Mash. That is what they calling me. Mr. Mash. Mr. Mash. Mr. Mash. That is what they calling me. Yo, this one is for the fans, man. Jimmy, aka Rubber Waves, thank you very much. Peace, love, yeah.
Because they never gonna stop. We can't put no lock on the waist. Drop on the bass, tick tock on the bass. Money and them ting down on the bass. Like pyramids, matlock what she case. Quarter the drink and half of the chase. Life for the party, we come for the place. So nobody could ever come jump in she face. That's why she gon' line with the ace. Let me see you rock it. Go in the center the road and block it. Look on the ceiling, the wall and knock it. Pack up the drink and the rum and stack it. Got a bag in the bank and a bag in me. In the carnival, Juve thing we lucky. Got the rhythm and the flow and the style when I drop it. The police, the soldier, the man can't stop it. I walk with the matic, step in the party. Well, the rum done stock. Me and me crew is a O-Rum shop. Yes, a O-Rum shop and the rum can done. That's the slogan that. Do what we do, you can't program that. Designated driver, don't choose that. Battle after battle, shot after shot. Boom, 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 explosion that. Rock it, go in the center the road and block it. Look on the ceiling, the wall and knock it. Pack up the drink and the rum and stack it. Got a bag in the bank and a bag in me. In the carnival, Juve thing we lucky. Got the rhythm and the flow and the style when I drop it. The police, the soldier, the man can't stop it. Cause I walk with the matic. Hey, when we come in for party, we don't watch no face. You can bring anybody. We got rum by the case, rum by itself, rum with the chase. Rum make you drunk, rum the place. And a 5-year-old name, amazing grace. But we type a rum with a sick night, your way so rock it. Go in the center the road and block it. Look on the ceiling, the wall and knock it. Pack up the drink and the rum and stack it. Got a bag in the bank and a bag in the pocket. Any carnival, Juve thing be lucky. Got the rhythm and the flow and the style when I drop it. The police, the soldier, the man can't stop it. I walk in the matic, hey, move. Let me see your wine. Woman in front, gentleman behind. Life for the party, this is the time of the rocks or chase. I really don't mind. Let me see you jump, hands in the air. Take off your shirt, leave on your brassiere. Take off your shoes if it's your footwear. And make sure you come same time next year. Let me see you rock it. Go in the center the road and block it. Look on the ceiling, the wall and knock it. Pack up the drink and the rum and stack it. Got a bag in the bank and a bag in me. In the carnival, Juve thing we lucky. Got the rhythm and the flow and the style when I drop it. The police, the soldier, the man can't stop it. I walk with the man because they never could stop. We can't put no lock on the waist. Drop on the bass, tick tock on the bass. Molly and them ting down on the bass. Like pyramids, matlock what she case. Quarter the drink and half of the chase. Life for the party, we come for the place. So nobody could ever come jump in she face. That's why she gon' line with the ace. Let me see you rock it. Go in the center the road and block it. Look on the ceiling, the wall and knock it. Pack up the drink and the rum and stack it. Got a bag in the bank and a bag in me. In the carnival, Juve thing we lucky. Got the rhythm and the flow and the style when I drop it. The police, the soldier, the man can't stop it. I walk with the matic.
Well, I can't believe my eyes.
rich, and you know it's fire.
But no, Miss Lady, that is a tiger, baby.
Oh Lord, Miss Lady, that is a tiger, baby.
That is not a girl. That is a tiger.
Your tiger not easy to control, but I still watch on your baby.
But no, Miss Lady, that is not a pussy. You better call animal control. Girl, and me need no Kia.
I come to give you the charm, cause I know you have it fun. Just because I love the jungle, she bring her exotic cat.
But no, Miss Lady, that is not a pussy. You better call animal control. Yes, and me need no Kia now. If it attack me, yes, I will attack it. And if it bite me, then I will be there.
Tell me your kitty name, so I could test it. If a cat really have 9 lives, it sure can take it.
But no, Miss Lady, that is a tiger, baby. But no, Miss Lady, that is a tiger.
I beat it, where show me now? And watch her beat it, where show me now? And watch her beat it, where show me now? And watch her beat it, where and watch her beat it, where Hey, girl, how you make your tiger roar? Make your tiger roar. Hey, girl, make your tiger roar. Make your tiger. Hey, baby, girl, how you rub up, touch up, 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 rub up, touch up. Oh Lord.
Woman with such beauty, with shape to make man crazy. You from the hills and you're yardy girl. What you bring it can't take easy. But no, Miss Lady, that is not a pussy. I must be looking like animal control. Girl, and me need to Kia. If it attack me, yes, I will attack it. And if it bite me, then I will be dead.
So tell me your kitty name, so I can test it. If a cat really have 9 lives, it sure can take it.
But no, Miss Lady, that is a tiger, baby. But no, Miss Lady, that is a tiger,
I beat it, whip, and whap, 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 I beat it, whip, whap, whip, whap, whip, whap, whip, whap. Hey, girl, how you make your tiger roar? Make your tiger roar. Hey, girl, make your tiger roar. Make your tiger. Hey, baby, girl, how you rub up, touch up, rub up, touch up, rub up, touch up, rub up, touch up with the rub up, touch up, rub up, touch up, rub up, touch up. Oh Lord.
Oh no, oh no, 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 oh no, oh no, 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 oh no, oh no, 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 oh no, oh no, no, no.
Yeah, well, it's me again. Oh, na, 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 na. Edward Neblett on the microphone stand. Check the track. Nothing is stopping me no more. Yo, hands in the air. Yeah. Watch me now. Nothing is stopping me. I am praising God and I don't care what nobody says. I just wanna break away. Nothing is stopping me. When I'm thanking God for all the things that He done for me. Yeah. For too long I've been in a corner, wondering what people may say. They may want to call me a sinner and say that I've lost my way. But I know where I'm coming from and there is no one can hold me down. This is my time to have some fun. I will praise Him till the break of dawn. Hey. And when the music drop, lift my hands and start to clap. Anointing pouring out non-stop. I'm giving it all I got, cause nothing is stopping me. I am praising God and I don't care what nobody say. I just want to break away. Nothing is stopping me. I am thanking God for all the things that He done for me. Yeah. When you walking in divine favor, you just cannot be lukewarm. You must be sharp as a razor, cause we cutting through every storm. Hey, people don't have a clue the many things that God has brought you through. The times when you were feeling blue, He was always there to comfort you. Hey, I want to understand that my worship is not for man. I am praising God, He made me strong. Lift your hands and sing along. Nothing is stopping me. I am praising God and I don't care what nobody say. I just wanna break away. Nothing is stopping me. When I'm thanking God for all the things that He done for me. Yeah.
The moment is here, this feeling is real. I cannot pretend that I do not feel real emotions, tears like oceans. When we back on the road, back on the road. You're regular, we go. No, no, we've been waiting here. Cause we never felt alone when the back on all and the vibes come near. Soon as we touch the road, turn on the bass, mash up the stage. Get ready, cause we taking nobody play. We on the road, we going crazy. Jumping in amazement, ready to go brave the stage. This moment is amazing, memories we making. When we break the stage, break the stage. Mash it up, tear it up, we shaking the whole place. Mash it up, tear it up, it's back on our hold it till we break the stage, the stage. Going hard till we break the stage, break the stage. When we on the stage, ain't no holding back. We giving it all we got. We going non-stop cause when we hands start raise, we gon' break our way. So just do anything you want to, do anything you want. So you're regular, we go. No, no, we've been waiting here. Cause we never felt alone when the back and all and the vibes come near. Soon as we touch the road, turn up the bass, mash up the stage. Get ready, cause we taking nobody play. We on the road, we going crazy. Jumping in amazement, ready to go brave the stage. This moment is amazing, memories we making. When we break the stage, break the stage. Mash it up, tear it up, we shaking the whole place. Mash it up, tear it up, it's back on our hold it till we break the stage, the stage. Going hard till we break the stage, break the stage. You're regular, we go. No, we've been waiting here, cause we never felt alone when the back and all and the vibes come near. Soon as we touch the road, mash up the stage. Get ready, cause we taking nobody play. We on the road, we going crazy. Jumping in amazement, ready to go brave the stage. This moment is amazing, memories we making. When we break the stage, break the stage. Mash it up, tear it up, we shaking the whole place. Mash it up, tear it up, it's back on our hold it till we break the stage, the stage. Going hard till we break the stage, break the stage. Mash it up, tear it up, we shaking the whole place. Mash it up, tear it up, it's back on our hold it till we break the stage, the stage. You know we going and break the stage, break the stage.
5 minutes after the hour, that was the voice of Nikita with Break the Stage. Some brand new music. Of course, if you're driving, do take it easy. Look out for those not looking out for you and stay glued to the rush. More music, more vibe on a Wednesday, WW Day.
Flowers bloom on the dawn of our new day. Feeling renewed as excitement fills the air.
So I live in the yard to go in a faith and enjoy myself and talk till I wait. In the bacchanal is where I belong. This carnival was made for me. I bust in a gate, I join in a band, I cross in a stage, liquor in me hand, I climb in a fence, to get in a fete. I'm doing everything, I'm doing anything, just to jump with the people, jumping up with the people, run with the people, get on back with the people, jump with the people, jumping up with the people, run with the people. I'm doing everything this year, hands them up in the air, festival people going home just to take a bed. We here, look we ready again. Trust me, we are the energy for this. I would spend me last dollar to jump in a pan. I'm talking out of work just to go in a jam. All kind of passes tie up on me and this carnival. I bust in a gate, I join in a band, I cross in a stage, liquor in me hand, I climb in a fence, to get in a fete. I'm doing everything, I'm doing anything, just to jump with the people, jumping up with the people, run with the people, get on back with the people, jump with the people, jumping up with the people, run with the people. I'm doing everything this year, has them up in the air, festival people would spend me last dollar to jump in a pan. I'm talking out a word just to go in a jam. All kind of passes tie up on me and this carnival. A bus in a gate, a join in a band, a cross in a stage, make I in me hand, a climb in a fence, to get in a fence. I'm doing everything, I'm doing anything, just to jump with the people, jumping up with the people, run with the people, get on board with the people, jump with the people, jumping up with the people, run with the people. I'm doing everything this year. I say.
Blow that whistle, blow that whistle, blow that whistle, blow, blow, blow that whistle, blow that whistle, blow that whistle, blow that whistle, blow, blow, blow that whistle, hold the whistle, blow that whistle, hold the whistle, blow that whistle, hold the whistle, blow that whistle, blow, blow, blow that whistle, hold the whistle, blow that whistle, blow the whistle, blow that whistle, hold the whistle, blow that whistle, blow, blow, blow that whistle, up on the throne, blow that whistle, up on the floor, blow that whistle, up on the door, blow that whistle. Let's blow some more. Out in the ear, that whistle. Up on the chin, that whistle. All in the town, that whistle. We blowing down. They got some nice shine whistle. That me why you just blow for a little. Vibes in the air and you know say it tickle. But we don't care 'cause we hotter than pickle. Hold that thing and hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Blow, blow, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Blow the whistle, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Blow, blow, blow that whistle. She said the whistle nice, so she decided to go and blow it twice. Now she want blow for the rest of her life. Yes, she want blow for the rest of her life. First thing me say, pa-dum, 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 pa-dum. Blow that whistle. Come up, come up, come up, come up, come up, come up. Blow that whistle. Work, 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 work. Blow that whistle. Wine, 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 wine. Blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Blow, blow, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Blow the whistle, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Blow, blow, blow that whistle. If me nah been come, me never did know so much people they are blow. Oh yeah, you nah been come, you never did know so much people they are blow. Oh yeah, Jamaicans blow that whistle, Bajans blow that whistle, Trinidad blow that whistle, Suriname blow that whistle, Belize blow that whistle, Guyanese blow that whistle, Lucians blow that whistle, Grenada blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Blow, blow, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Blow the whistle, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Blow, blow, blow that whistle. Up on the throne, blow that whistle. Up on the floor, blow that whistle. Up on the door, blow that whistle. Let's blow some more. Rock in the ear, blow that whistle. Up on the chin, blow that whistle. All in the town, blow that whistle. We blowing down. They got some nice shine whistle. That me why you just blow for a little. Vibes in the air and you know say it tickle. But we don't care 'cause we hotter than pickle. Hold that thing and hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Blow, blow, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Blow the whistle, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Blow, blow, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Blow, blow, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Blow the whistle, blow that whistle. Hold the whistle, blow that whistle. Blow, blow, blow that whistle.
Everybody go to wind up the waist. Hey man, places right here in this place now. Right here.
I wanna go to a chutney party. I wanna go with my friends and family.
All the way is gone. I wanna go on the songs of the life and play a chutney soca with some steel pan.
And when me come in the party nice, give me the punch mixed with ice. Give me the rum and the coke, we are making no joke. sound of the tassa. Mix it up with the chutney soca,
I wanna go down by the bar, but I'm not doing everything. I'm a reaching the party nice. Give me my punch and mix with ice. Give me my rum and my coke. When I'm making no joke, we go buy out the bar tonight.
Come my darling, come my darling. Give me the move, girl, give me the move, girl. Nice and groovy, nice and groovy. Like a sweet, sweet Bollywood movie.
Hand in the air, 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 hand in the air. I wanna go to a chutney party. I wanna go with my friends and family. I wanna go and hear the songs of the life and playing chutney soca with some steel pan. And when we return the party nice, there will be punch and mix it ice. There will be rum and we coke, and I'm making no joke. We go buy all the bar tonight.
Come my darling, come my darling. Give me the move, girl, give me the move, girl. Nice and groovy, nice and groovy. Like a sweet, sweet Bollywood movie.
Man in the air, 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 man in the air.
Well, it's the ace man called Quasi.
Yo, it's the man did a bad on the remix, bad, you know.
You know what I'm talking about is the refix to the remix. Spider-Man. Yo, listen. Just the other day we went to New York City. She hear me slang and right away she holler for GT. Say the accent hear me how she recognize me. Say she's coming to my carnival just to meet me.
She wanna know which part me from, she asks me if I kitty. We have a shot of youth and the girl them look so pretty. I rip for with my aroma in a Mackenzie. Rock in the air, rock in the air.
Rose all town, rock in the air and let me see. All boys sound, rock in the air and let me see. Rock girl sound, rock in the air and let me see. Rock in the air and let me see. Rock in the air and let me see. Naughty's true, rock in the air and let me see. Laying up in you, rock in the air and let me see. Stone up in you, rock in the air and let me see. Rock in the air and let me see. Rock in the air and let me see.
We've no Meadowbrook, we've no Tuckville, we've no Kingston, Rocks and Burnham, we've no Southman, we've no Annandale, we've no Lusignan. Everywhere. Let me see all the and them see all the and them waving now. Where you then let me see all the guineas, the fat beanies, the empress now. Where you then let me see all the lion party from you know you know girl. Linden girls when you walk on the man, my shit, all the man them a shout out yo.
But first we were chilling on the sea walls, afternoon breeze blowing in the haze. Cause we are setting trends on certain place. We compare our context and mash up the place.
Give me the rats and flags and bandanas. Well, every girl, every man, every sad bananas. Well, every area cool, do what I do. Put your hand in the ear like antennas. Put your hand in the ear like so. If you're ready to live, let's go. From the back to the front, to the ear, to the ground. Now back to the rock and wave them around. So fire crew.
Rock in the air and make me see.
Charlotte Street crew.
Rock in the air and make me see.
Do what I do, what I
Rock in the air and make me see. Rock in the air and rock in the air, rock in the air.
Good fortune, gal, them a wine up. Who shine and gal, them a grind up. Any them gal, them a shake up them up. But it take one time and climb up. Come love how the gal, them wine up. Hold on for the thing, well, I love. You and your friend could have joined in a line. Circle my ends and group up. Cool.
Green, yes, it is a lovely place. Love how the gal them a move the waist. They do it real fast and keep up the pace. Well, a whining thing, that's the case. New rose gal them no watch no face. Black or white, what's your race? Bring 10 gal and join the race. Put up your hands and show your face.
Middle street gal wine crazy, some of them gal not lazy. Bella damn gal have the wine biggie, you 3-4 baby. For sale, skirts not for sale. Them just wind up and just move up them ways.
Standing ovation when we step up in the place now. This is a cheeky thing we got it in your face.
When you whine, you whine, you whine, you whine, you whine, you whine. You got my attention. Girl, your body look nice. Sipping on Henny and nice. You have me wishing you could come over and stay for the night. Bring a friend if you like, and make we do this thing right. Cause the vibe done nice already, and you just in my sight. Come give me, give me, give me, give me a wine, girl. Come give me, give me, give me it as alone. You keep giving, giving, you keep giving a vibe, girl. Baby, give me, give me, give me it as alone. Come give me a wine, yeah. You're just on my mind, yeah. Come give me a wine, yeah. You're just on my mind, yeah. I don't save up me down payment. If you want, I could bring a reference to show you that I have experience. I'm running out of patience. I can't believe that I'm real. You got me wondering how it does feel. If I have to wait another minute, I'll end up on my knees. Come give me, give me, give me, give me a wine, girl. Come give me, give me, give me it as alone. You keep giving, giving, you keep giving a vibe, girl. Baby, give me, give me, give me it as alone. Come give me a wine, yeah. You're just on my mind, yeah. Come give me a wine, yeah. You're just on my mind, yeah. I've been looking and I can't get enough, can't get enough. My eyes are full and now I want to touch, want to touch. I've been looking and I can't get enough, can't get enough. My eyes are full and now I want to touch, yeah. Come give me, give me, give me, give me a wine, girl. Come give me, give me, give me it as alone. You keep giving, giving, you keep giving a vibe, girl. Baby, give me, give me, give me it as alone. Come give me a wine, yeah. You're just on my mind, yeah. Come give me a wine, yeah. You're just on my mind, yeah. When I get it, baby girl, I bet you gon' love it, love it, love it. Come give me, baby girl, I promise to walk it, walk it, walk it. When I get it, baby girl, I bet you gon' love it, love it, love it. Come give me, baby girl, I promise to walk it, walk it, walk it. Come give me, give me, give me, give me a wine, girl. Come give me, give me, give me it as alone. You keep giving, giving, you keep giving a vibe, girl. Baby, give me, give me, give me it as alone.
That's the voice of Tropical with Gimme a Wine. Just about 23 minutes after the hour, you're in tune to the Rush, Guyana's industry show with yours truly, Malachi. That's Malachi with my co-host Martin Al-Ameen. Yes, Martin, as we get back into today's discussion, we've been talking a lot about, a couple of the new developments that have happening in Guyana, and where we see that ministries are really, and a few ministers are applying themselves to really do the job that they were put there to do.
Correct.
But we would like in the second hour to deal with some other issues, which would include what I mentioned earlier about what is perceived to be a peaceful protest on behalf of quote unquote a social media activist by the name of Melly Bell at Coffee Square. So that was something that happened. But before we get into that, I want to deal with this particular issue with Dr. Lance Hines and what he was talking about. And we've been always saying that the previous administration really did not do much for the real change that they talked about. And here's like something that happened in the past where Dr. Hines is saying exactly what we were saying for quite some time. Could you play that, Martin?
To alert the society to is the people our government moved against were not the enemies. I heard they're talking about Jack Dio, this and what the PPP did in 23 years. I want to tell our supporters, our government did absolutely nothing to level the playing field after 3.5 years. The people they moved against are their own. And that's the point I'm trying to make there. So you hear this propaganda now that the African Guyanese should be warned about what the PPP did. But for 3.5 years, you were there. You didn't try to level the playing field. And now you want to use that narrative that insofar as you use your power, you use it against people of your own who are trying to say to you, but no, you're a little wrong there. Don't do that.
Yeah, that was a clip from what's his name, from Rama McRae, who was dealing with Dr. Hines on the very issue of the last government that was in power, which was the coalition government. And
I mean,
and here is he saying they did nothing.
We've said the exact same thing, brother.
That's what we said.
Personally, I haven't seen any contribution to my community, to my personal development. Right? And when I came back to Guyana, I came back because the then president, Granger, said, well, all Guyanese should, just like the PPP is doing now, Guyanese should come back home and set up businesses and these sort of things. So I think, well, okay, finally, I'm a businessman. I'm going to do that. Go back home and do exactly that. And when I came home, there wasn't any regime in place. So at least the business that I came back to do, which is media and private security. And unfortunately, today, there still isn't any update within that system. You understand? Because we're still arguing for copyrights. We're still looking at the press association and saying, well, what is your purpose? Right? We're still trying to get press passes. In the private security, we're still battling with lethal and non-lethal weapons. How is it that the citizen could walk around the country without any type of protection for themselves and families?
Yeah.
How is it that you have to jump through 1,000,001 hoops to carry a pepper spray, to carry a taser, to carry, certain personal self-defense tools?
Yeah.
It don't make sense.
It don't make sense, no, bro.
While I understand the Granger government never did anything, this one isn't helping either.
No.
In my opinion, right?
No. I
Maybe
mean,
a couple of things that is working, development and agriculture and so on, because the previous president mentioned, we should all go sell plantain chips, not realizing you need some land to plant plantain.
Okay, you need it in a bulk, and you need to be able to package and store that.
Exactly. You need some factories.
Yeah.
Right? So this government is putting a couple of things in place. They're giving out land. If you're interested in agriculture, it's easier.
Well, one of the major infrastructure things in terms of the private sector that a lot of people haven't noticed was the milk factory. That is going to have over 3,000 cows on the land that are producing milk. You know what I mean? So Guyana could go to actually producing its own cheese, milk products, and all of that.
Yes. And
so we still have to highlight some things that are really happening on the ground, and
of course. And David, that is important. That is important information, because some of those milk, if I'm correct, is going right back to the schools. So the whole feeding program, I think that they have, they will be benefiting also. I mean, I personally don't sit with the milk, but I think you should diversify that aspect of things. I think currently they have the school biscuit, which I love. Thank you. When my children come home with it, I do love the school biscuit and the juice, right? So I think having that in place and then adding the milk, we must also look to a little bit more of the agriculture aspect, whereby you need some fruits on there. You understand?
Yeah.
So as we grow, we got to look at certain things.
I would do the watermelon and the pawpaw.
Correct.
Those are things that, Guyana is the only place in the world I have seen. I'm telling you this. I don't know about nobody else, but what I have seen in Guyana, I have seen at the end of the day, of the working day at the markets in Guyana, food being thrown into the skip bins, bro.
Even that,
Cabbage,
brother. Yeah.
pumpkin, squash, eggplant, eddy leaf, everything in the rubbish at the end of the day.
Even that, if people understand what they supposed to do, them food scraps that they putting in the garbage, the agriculture sector supposed to be collecting that and making
Yep.
compost.
Compost. All them things, bro,
I
is
mean, I
like,
know we have good soil, but a little bit compost would make us have better soil.
no,
If
well,
you
what you do,
understand
what you do
agriculture
with
all too well.
when you're doing that with good soil is that you're replenishing, you're adding the nutrition back to the soil when you do that with the when you add compost. So
Exactly.
those are some of the ideas. One of the things I hope they get into is the hydroponic growing, because it saves space, and it doesn't take the amount of maintenance in terms of if you're doing crops on a large scale.
Well, I would have learned that again when I came home. I worked with a ex military
Hmm.
personnel, right?
Yeah.
US military personnel that came to
Mhm.
Guyana. He's not a Guyanese,
Yeah.
but he did a travel here once while he was a
Mhm.
part of the service, and
Yeah.
then he moved to Guyana after he left the armed forces in the US.
Hmm.
So you could now say he's a Guyanese,
Yeah.
right? And he is, from my experience and opinion, he is one of the most experienced hydroponics guy, and he plants lettuce
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
um, these foreign vegetables that we are accustomed
The,
eating.
the lettuce, the spinach,
Yes,
the
the
kale,
broccoli and all
yeah,
that. Yes,
broccoli,
yes.
yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he plans that, right? And
Mhm.
I did a couple of videos on it, and you guys could go check it out on social media. I repost it. But he, in just in his little backyard alone, he have this whole mechanism going, peppers and every single thing that you would need, and the setup is super easy. Now I'm
Yeah.
thinking
Super
that
easy.
if you're in agriculture and you're in places like Berbice and so on, we got Dora land, you
Uh-huh.
could do the exact same thing above ground. Then below that, you could have fishes in the pond. You could do fish farming.
Yeah, you could do fish
So that
farming because
same water
yeah,
recycling, going back up to the plants and adding extra nutrients.
nutrients. Correct, correct. Because you remember the excrements from the fish, then you're gonna got some crayfish at the bottom helping to digest those things too. So it all is like an entire ecosystem. You're creating a mini ecosystem
Exactly.
to what is called sustainable agriculture, especially in a place like Guyana where we have land. According to Guyana,
Mhm.
Doro Doro, you know, at least for the population. And I'm glad that I think more people, like President Ali said, should take up more of the agricultural initiative. I'll tell you why. Based on what we are seeing in the world today, and I don't think people are looking at the global picture. They're kind of like zooming in on, oh, what's happening in America, what's happening here, what's happening there, Ukraine, Russia, blah, blah, blah. But you got to look at that global picture as well and see that, hey, at some point in time, the ripple effects of whatever's going on out there is going to come here. So you have to be able to prepare for that. And I think the government is moving in the right direction and telling people get involved in agriculture, because you remember the basic is if you're going to survive, you got to eat. So you can't be able to go to the store every single day. I mean, if we have a financial crash in the system, what is going to happen?
For me, I would ask the government to make it so. I think it's easy to acquire land today, but I think it should be a little bit more easier,
Well,
little bit more functioning for the
no,
people now.
it should be a much more, let's say, expedited thing,
Correct.
especially
Especially
with
for
citizens,
agriculture.
especially right agriculture and citizens of Guyana. All
Mhm.
right. Um, the thing with agriculture, though, that I think that people would need a lot of help with is clearing land, because remember Guyana is a heavily densely forested area. You know,
Mhm.
jungle.
Well,
I can't
this
even
is
say forest.
where again things should be a bit easier. So I know for sure if you're in a community, Lisa, whichever part of Berbice or whichever part of the highway or wherever, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
there's somebody with let's say a high Mac or a drag line or a grader or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah. The
they
bug.
would work along with that person, or they
Yeah.
would, if they don't have a machinery, they would actually donate. So I know there's a couple of things that the Ministry of Agriculture do, right?
Uh-huh.
And once you have your land set up and everything, they would give you animals, to put on it to assist you. There is a couple grants and things that you could apply for. So there's an abundance of things that you could have as long as you have your land,
Yeah,
right?
especially involved in the agricultural sector.
Correct. But I
Yeah.
think the main and most important process is getting that land. Because
Hmm.
everybody getting land. But is what exactly are they doing with it is what you need. If somebody apply for agriculture, the government should readily check up and make sure you're using it for that purpose. Unless stated well is residential, commercial aspect, or whatever the case may be. Right? So you have to specify, and then the government should do a verification process just to make sure, because people just get land hundreds of acres and just leave it to sit, which don't make no sense when there's other people looking for land,
Looking for
and then
land. Yeah.
we're looking to have a sustainable food security by 2030,
Hmm.
right? So there's a couple kinks that needs working out, but altogether, I think the Ministry of Agriculture is also one of the ministries that is doing a very good job when it comes to the citizens and providing certain things. Even the I remember watching a video whereby the president working along with one of the banks in Guyana, one of the
Yeah.
local banks,
Yeah.
and the loan is easy to get with a little bit interest and these sort of things. So there's so much that could be done. Also, the people needs to understand what is being done and how they could play their part in it.
Well,
Right?
they have to go into extensive education too, because
Exactly.
even in the agricultural sector, they need to educate. Because I think this is what creates a lot of the bickering too, when ministers go out and talk to the people in agriculture. You know,
Mm-hmm.
another thing I believe that Guyanese have to get away from this whole dependency syndrome kind of thing, where it's about depending on the government to do
Yeah,
certain things.
you depend on yourself. As long as the government give you that square of land, you should be depending on yourself for everything else in between. You understand me? You shouldn't have to look for the government for handouts. Like I said, there's several programs that you could go and take classes and whatever the case may be, and they give you money to go to class. They give you grants. There's opportunities. The way to have the Guyana economy system or economic system functioning
Exactly,
is
people
to be
working, not dependent.
independent.
Yeah, to be independent. That's the whole idea. I don't
The
think
government,
they're fully grasping that concept. A lot
no,
of
they,
people
well, it's clear that they don't know that part.
yeah,
There are several business people, and everybody look at the business people like, oh, y'all taking all the resources, but they're not. They're making use of what they know. Ain't they fall that you ain't know. So it's your job in whichever community that you're living in.
get the knowledge.
Exactly. I mean, there's a couple gatekeepers, just
Mhm.
to be fair. But at
Yeah.
the same time, there's nobody gatekeeping at the ministry. You could literally walk in and see the minister or reach them at the outreach and, tell them your problems. It's not like the entertainment business. It's super easy in agriculture, brother.
Yeah.
And then now if you look at, let's use that cash grant aspect, right?
Uh-huh.
The first initiative was the 200,000 per household.
Hmm.
Let's say you got five people in your household. Out of that five, two of them is adults, and the
Hmm.
third is in high school, about to leave high school, which is most cases across Guyana, right?
Yeah.
And the rest is children. That personnel who's leaving school or he would have just left school and gone into the workforce. I think that should be the individual focusing on agriculture.
Mm-hmm.
So they now could go and maintain that aspect of income and business while the parents or the other two adults continue to sustain whatever they have going on in the household.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can't go work in the same spaces. You all don't want to work in Georgetown because you're complaining. You all don't want to do office job because you're complaining.
Yeah.
So there's 100 different avenues just in agriculture alone that you could make money from. And if you pay
Mm-hmm.
attention, in parts of the world, a couple pig will make you a billionaire.
Yeah, telling you. You just have to know how to rear them, care them, and export them, and
Hmm.
get the right deals for them. But there's so much avenues that Guyanese could get into in terms of what we have available on the ground, on the land. But aside from the agriculture, as I kind of digress a little bit. Back to this issue. I mean, we played the clip with David Hines talking about
Uh-huh.
what the last previous government actually did in their tenure. Um, Now there's an issue where a social media activist, quote unquote, is detained in the U.S. and there was, let's say, a show of solidarity at the Square of the Revolution last evening, saying "Free Melly Mel,"
Mm.
and I, I thought about it and I looked at it, and um, even the leader of the opposition, eventually got to the point where he had to tell the crowd that, really and truly, this fight is in America, you know. Um, and I think you have the clip of that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, could we bring that up? Let's play that. So you get an idea of, the feel of what was going on at the time when, he said what he said. Because sometimes you kind of wonder what's going through the minds of the politicians in Guyana when they do what they do. So this is what the leader of the opposition, and just a little clip on the end of his entire ramble last evening. This is a little clip right on the end in terms of what he's saying about this peaceful demonstration of solidarity should have happened.
But we must also understand that this fight is also in the United States. And therefore, all of you must call your families, your friends, and ask them to write the senators and congressmen in the United States to get help from Melissa. But we must also understand that this fight is also in the United States. And therefore, all of you must call your families, your friends, and ask them to write the senators and congressmen in the United States to get help from Melissa.
um, my first question would be, isn't she supposed to be at some point legal in the US? Because at one point in time, I think she said she was a citizen of the US.
Well, for her to be a citizen, that means I have to be a citizen already. And I am
Uh-huh.
not yet a citizen of the US,
Yeah.
right? Not by choice, of course,
Mm-hmm.
but from experience. So I am not a citizen. And
Mm-hmm.
I've been in America for about 13 years.
Yeah.
So Melly Mel, who just ran through the system, it's impossible for her to be a citizen, right?
Well,
Given that she didn't join the military or she
mm-hmm.
didn't become a part of the CIA or the FBI or
Mm-hmm.
become an ambassador, official ambassador, whatever,
Yeah.
she's not a citizen. You may
Well,
have a residency status,
mm-hmm.
which is, well, it used to be easier to obtain, before Trump got into office.
Yeah, all those things are now canceled out.
Yeah, but to be a citizen and sell out your country, that is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and the funny thing about it is like there a lot of the times when they talk about the US, they say yes, and this is the opposition. They say yes, the US, supports what free and fair, but in certain things they seem to go like totally opposite to what they're saying. It's hypocritical because, for example, during the 2015, no, the 2020 elections, they were the ones who told the observers to get out the country. They don't need them here to observe. We were a sovereign nation and all that stuff. And now, and then later on, sorry, they went to the US to lobby the senators to look at a paper that they had developed talking about extrajudicial killings in Guyana and stuff like that. Now, this particular issue with the social media girl garnering attention. And he knows what are the rules really. And for, the head, and this is the thing about, politicians. And incidentally, the same young lady was on social media bashing him, saying that nobody should vote for him as a presidential candidate.
Well,
It's really funny how the turnarounds happen. Now it moved from her being an activist to her being a black woman in the lockups.
once you know your role, you just play it properly. And this is a clear case of not understanding who you are, what you do.
It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy.
I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. She do have to go through her due process,
Hmm.
and she will have a day in court as it's already scheduled, right?
Hmm.
So it's just a matter of waiting it out. I mean, I know the some of her supporters would come out and represent, but as the leader of the opposition said, you really and truly have to take the fight to the U.S. If if
Hmm.
if if you all believe that she's innocent in everything she
Exactly.
do,
Hmm.
then you should trust the U.S.
Court
court
system.
system, right?
Uh-huh.
Which I think is operate fair. I mean, given this time and regime with the current government, it is a
Hmm.
little bit harder for anybody to obtain certain status, especially in the immigration space,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
So while I understand what is going on in both parts, different angles, some say she's there illegally, some say she's there on asylum seeking, which
But
we know
it
have been
is clear if
abolished.
she had her correct paperwork, there was no way she would be pulled in a detention center.
No, not even that is a matter of providing. I think we spoke about this when everything started. It's a matter of providing documents
Yeah.
ahead of time. For instance, you just walk around with a wallet and a purse because you have your money inside. And
You got
I've
the
said
ID.
before, exactly. I've said before to make sure you're walking with your passport, you're walking with your card, whether it be your green card or your ID card. I would walk with everything on me. You understand? Because if you're driving and the police stop you, they're gonna run eyes by you, right?
Hmm.
If you're arrested or detained for any reason, they're gonna run eyes by you, especially if you're not a citizen already. And a
Hmm.
citizen for them is a full white man.
Uh, uh,
You
uh, uh,
understand? That's just the truth. So if you're not a full white man that they could look at you and identify you, then guess what? You belong somewhere else and they're gonna figure out where you belong and send you there.
mhm.
So you just have to take warning, right? I mean, Melly Mel have done several different things that I personally don't agree with, by her social media platform usage. But at the end of the day, she got cases pending in Guyana.
Exactly. And there's a false narrative peddling around about, oh, the government is responsible. for her arrest in the US. That is utter nonsense. That's
Well, I wouldn't put that past the government either. You know, you could only trust them as far as you could show them, and me hand has already hurt me by sitting on these computers and
now
tapping
the
these
most they
buttons.
could have done, and trust me, and this is based on a lot of knowledge that I have, especially about that issue. They have the only thing they can do is to submit information that says this person has cases pending in Guyana that they have to face.
Correct.
They couldn't possibly say, oh, should this be outsing ministers and stuff like that on social media and it's false information, so we gotta lock you up. That's
Well, so they could. While you may say they couldn't, I think they could actually do that. So,
no, bro.
in
The only way that sticks is if there's a defamation of character. They must have
which there
some
are
legal
several defamation of character
right.
cases
That's what
in
I'm
Guyana
saying.
against her.
This is exactly what I am saying. Her legal cases is the ones that weigh on her because remember, you cannot run from one jurisdiction to the next because you're avoiding the law. It does not work like that. Regardless of what you are saying, you can still remain an activist. That's not the issue. The issue is the legal cases against you. This is why the Guyana Police Force put out a wanted man bulletin for Rickford Burke. Because if you're not going to come to represent yourself in a court matter, then what are you doing? Not defying the court? That means what? You're not supposed to be arrested?
Well, at the end of the day, like I said, her day is due in court, and we're gonna obviously hear the outcome of that. And if she's being sent home for any reason, then we're going to accept her, like the vice president said,
Yeah.
because she's Guyanese. But I
Mhm.
think moving forward for her is going to be a little bit difficult, given that the types of soil that she would have turned and the people
Well,
in
I'll tell you
Guyana.
what. Based on the support I saw, all right, I'm hoping that that continues for her so that when she gets here, there's a network to help her because she's going to have a lot of bills to pay.
Brother, that not happen, brother.
All right. Well,
Unfortunately,
no,
that
well,
happened for she.
I mean, I really can't say Asari or whatever, but that's not my thing.
Correct.
What I'm
But I,
saying
I
is
could
the
just
actual,
tell.
well, I'm just looking at it from the reality standpoint. When she gets here, the mountain court cases that she would need to have some money to get bail. That's the first thing if she doesn't want to spend time in the lockups. She would need to have money to get bail. And then after that, some money to get lawyers to ensure that, whatever charges are brought against her, she can properly defend herself. All right.
Hmm.
Because the being charged and brought before the court didn't mean that, well, you lose.
Correct,
You
correct.
understand? It just means you have to go before the court. And I don't understand if somebody is saying they're an activist and they're doing this on behalf of the community. What is the fear of going before the court and laying your evidence before the court and saying, this is what I'm talking about?
Well,
I don't
for the
understand.
most part, it's being uneducated now. Because if I'm a journalist, trust me, I waiting on you by the court step, and you know how I operate in certain
Yeah, yeah,
cases.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
go, I can be the
Waiting on
one
them
to
at the
call the
doorstep.
police first.
Let's go.
You understand? I go call first hand. No, no, no. I'll meet you at the station. You don't meet me. I go meet you. You understand?
But this is why I said I was wondering why she even left Guyana in the first place and said that she was under pressure. From who?
Well,
Because I mean, you caused, there was no pressure. You talked certain things and then caused court cases to come. That's what I
I
know.
mean, we know how the system works, right? By being in the media space, we have had death threats against us several times
Yeah, but
based on
the
what
thing
we
is,
speak on.
yeah, but the thing is, what we spoke were actual facts. We had the information. We had the actual person who was involved, who talked about it and everything on the program. So there was no denial of that, right? But in many of her cases, You can't see the evidence. It's just some talk. Just about 5 minutes to the top of the hour. We got to drop some music, of course, when we get back with you in the third and final hour of the rush. We got some more discussion, of course. More music, more vibe. Stay glued. You know how we do. slamfm.co.uk, Majestic Music Radio, my exclusive radio, Cut and Clear Radio. 102.3, 96.7. Triple R Radio and Studio M. You know how we do. Local to global.
Carnival music playing, girl with them bumper shaking. Vibes so nice with a cup of ice, rum and fetties in life we craving. Nothing more work no more, no stress for me to enjoy. Right now I hate to misbehave, I'm bringing the energy. With me rumming me and a girl feels I'm a man. Back on our sweet, I know we ain't going nowhere. With the vibes so nice, yes. It's whining all about place to place. I come out to misbehave. That time again, back on that time, I come to misbehave. Jump around if you feeling so calm, mashing down the streets and all over with me friends and family. Winding up inside the defect, no water spray, it's time to get wet now, but that thing gon' tie away. But who watching me? Good vibes and energy. Not worry, so bring me the ice and rum. No fetting missing me. Juve start with rum and Ramsey. With me, rumming me and a girl feels I'm a man. Back on our sweet, I know we ain't going nowhere. With the vibes so nice, yes. It's whining all about place to place. I come out to misbehave. That time again, back on that time, I come to misbehave. Jump around if you feeling so calm, mashing down the streets and all over with me friends and family. Winding up inside the defect, no water spray, it's time to get wet now, but that thing gon' tie away. Carnival jam. It's that time again. Be ready, be ready, be ready.
This one is for all my hot and groovy ladies. Yes, start to wine now, start to move now. Hey, hot and groovy in the soca party. She's hot and groovy. Show me emotion. said to move me and move me. Welcome me body. Music sweet to compliment my señorita. Chiquitita. Ah. Give me. Alright. When the soca in the baila, it make the flex more better. Move me and move me. The soca party. When I see this Latin beauty, like I angel this and honey. Move me and move me. Baila with me, baby. Move me and move me. The soca party. She said to move me and move me. Work up my body. Move me till I feel the pressure. Move me till I'm hot all over. Move me till I squeeze you tight, tight. Move she till she come run right over. Move me till I feel the pressure. Move me till I'm hot all over. Move me till I squeeze you tight, tight. Move she up till the party over. Hot and groovy. In the soca party, she's hot and groovy. Baila with me, baby. Bambina bedai. Bida min my bambina bedai. Bida min my. Ah, chiquitita, you like my fire, my señorita. Ah, come on, you know you are. Bambina bedai, bida bedai. Bambina bedai, bida bedai. Ah, hot.
You better pack up and leave, girl, because you're being deceived, girl. My girl, it's time you must go. He got you in the bag, girl. Make you a clown, girl. You better listen to me flow. My girl, you like a soundtrack, you play a role in the back. You're not the only one, yes, me stating facts. The man of you like a wallpaper. He have you like a screensaver. You must see Martin to you, he have alone. Papa is showing up while you're calling the phone. The man have you like a wallpaper. He have you like a screensaver. You dip on Facebook and then you can't tag your man. You take a selfie, he hug you like a fan. Relationship status, skip the option. Cause being public, it wasn't part of his plan. He tell you 2 times, I don't like publicity. You don't know your friends or no family. He's sleeping by you, but you can't sleep by him. But then you're calling yourself the wifey. Again, my girl, you like a soundtrack, you play a role in the back. You're not the only one, yes, me stating facts. The man have you like a wallpaper. He have you like a screensaver. You must see Martin to you, he have alone. Papa is showing up while you're calling the phone. The man have you like a wallpaper. He have you like a screensaver. You try and hashtag the man on Instagram. The next day you see you get an instant ban. You post up a picture them on Facebook. He said, baby take it down, I don't like our look. He was your profile pic, baby, and WhatsApp. He said the next time you're gonna get a hot slap. Now you want throw shades when you're in a love trap. You don't peel stone when you're there glass shop. My girl, you like a song track, you play a role in the back. You're not the only one, yes, me stating facts. The man have you like a wallpaper. He have you like a screensaver. You must see Martin to you, he have alone. Papa is showing up when you're calling the phone. The man have you like a wallpaper. He have you like a screensaver. You're looking for horn, let me play that for you. In Guyana these terms, you get enough blow. He facing the sun and reflecting you. You ever see down and think why he call you shadow? He tell you enough time that he need him space. Baby say cheese, he hide him face. Now this is the thing that I don't embrace, but this song is not what crazy is. Again, my girl, you like a soundtrack, you play a role in the back. You're not the only one, yes, me stating facts. The man have you like a wallpaper. He have you like a screensaver. You must see Martin to you, he have alone. Papa is showing up when you're calling the phone. The man have you like a wallpaper. Yo, Millie. What yo?
We soca people, we born ready, we ready, ready. is ready. We people want to jump up, we people want to wind up, we people like it hype up. Now everybody bump up, don't like the old place up. Any venue we blaze up, we love to party non-stop. For real, we people love to move, walking up movements, appetite movements, partying movements, twerking up movements, we juggling movements, we Romanian movements, we staggering movements. All of the class, when we come up to party, we just look up the party. When we come up to party, we just want up the party. When we come up to party, we just want up the party. When we come up to party, the party start. Love the party hard, party mad, party mad, party hard, party mad, party. When we come up to party, love the party hard, party mad, party mad, party hard, party mad, party. When we come up to party, the system overload. When we out on the road, we have to lose control. We don't care about the soul. When the alcohol in the brain, acting like we going insane. Don't ask me who to blame. We people love to move, walking up movements, appetite movements, partying movements, twerking up movements, we juggling movements, we Romanian movements, we staggering movements. All of the class, when we come up to party, we just look up the party. When we come up to party, we just want up the party. When we come up to party, we just want shop the party. When we come up to party, the party starts. Love the party hard, party mad, party mad, party hard, party mad, party. When we come up to party, love the party hard, party mad, party mad, party hard, party mad, party. When we come up to party,
I love my country, I love my man. Big open and brass, getting junky, savannah grass. Ladies in expensive brands, red buckskin and dark. Them whining the one no talk. If you're lucky, might get a flan. Domestic season, please don't stop.
when we come up to party, 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 we people love to move, walking up movements, appetite movements, partying movements, twerking up movements, we juggling movements, we Romanian movements, we staggering movements. All of the class, when we come up to party,
We just look up the party.
when we come up to party,
We just want up the party.
when we come up to party,
We just want shop the party.
when we come up to party, the party starts. Love the party hard, party mad, party mad, party hard, party mad, party. When we come up to party, love the party hard, party mad, party mad, party hard, party mad, party. When we come up to party. Why we soca people, we soca people.
It's magic, and I got to have it. Have it, beautiful madness. Wait till we meet in the nighttime. I bring the weed, you bring white wine. You smelling good, looking so fine. Glad I made you my Valentine. I want you now in the worst way, because it's also my birthday. Won't keep you waiting no more, babe. Time we get into some foreplay. It's magic, and I got to have it. Beautiful madness. It's not just like magnets. My loving is heavy. Say that you're ready. Boy, come get this. We could be reckless. I'm getting ahead of this. I'm trying to get wetter like this. Best friends with some better benefits. I'm getting ahead like this.
Girl, I want your body, yeah, your mind and your soul. Get your dick out of my phone. Now watch me drop all them hoes. I want you to trust me some more. Yeah, you're too pretty, you're not toxic. I didn't looking for love, but I find it. Didn't looking for love, but I find it. Didn't looking for love, but I find it. And you can have it all. Back against the wall. You're the one I love. Love you all night long, baby. Tryna get ahead of this. Bet you never had some head like this. Bet you're tired of that toxic shit.
Oh yeah.
Let me bring out your devilness.
I'm getting ahead
One time I love already. Granny said don't rush the brush, yeah. Granny said don't rush the brush.
Boy, you're too rude but special to me. Too rude but loving to me. Love you indefinitely. Come true already. I'm getting ahead of this. I'm trying to get wetter like this. Best friends with some benefits. I'm getting ahead like this.
I'm trying to get ahead of this. I'm trying to get you wetter like this.
Best friends with some benefits. I'm getting ahead like this.
Yeah, Granny said don't rush the brush. Yeah, but I love her too much. Yeah, Granny said don't rush the brush. Granny said don't rush the brush.
Come with me, take a trip to the West Indies, cool breeze, yeah. Come on, let's take a trip to the West Indies, cool breeze, yeah. Come down, then the touch and make you calm down. Come on, baby, come down. I really like it when you come down. Come on, and I don't wanna waste your time, yeah. Enjoy the island vibes, yeah. I like the vibe you got it. Now we come out to party. Shot after shot. Your body hitting like the waves on a rock. Anyway, we go the party feet turn up. Hard and bougie like how you style up. You's a naughty girl. You don't wanna really want a real time girl. You's a naughty girl. I really like a naughty girl. You's a naughty girl. You don't wanna really want a real time girl. You's a naughty girl. I really like a naughty girl. Naughty, really like a naughty girl. Naughty, really like a naughty girl. Cause she sweet like coconut water. Mix up the granny backbone for this data. No, them want her bad but we got her. Cause she falling low. Scratch a match for the bamboo fire. Caribbean, she no want leave no. In the sunshine or rain or any weather. I'm in love. Come with me, take a trip to the West Indies, cool breeze, yeah. Come on, let's take a trip to the West Indies, cool breeze, yeah. Come down, then the touch and make you calm down. Come on, baby, come down. I really like it when you come down. Come on, and I don't wanna waste your time, yeah. Enjoy the island vibes, yeah. I like the vibe you got it. Now we come out to party. Shot after shot. Your body hitting like the waves on a rock. Anyway, we go the party feet turn up. Hard and bougie like how you style up. You's a naughty girl. You don't wanna really want a real time girl. You's a naughty girl. I really like a naughty girl. You's a naughty girl. You don't wanna really want a real time girl. You's a naughty girl. I really like a naughty girl. Naughty, really like a naughty girl. Naughty, really like a naughty girl. West Indies, take a trip to the island breeze. Trevor vibes in West Indies. Baby, girl, make you fall in love. Take a look at you. I want you to take a look at you. Oh gosh, vibes work.
For real, you know it's me. And tonight to the TNT, baby. Ooh, baby, I wanna break free. Open the door, let go the key. Woman, loose me. I wanna break free. Don't scratch me up, don't bite me up, let me go. I wanna break free. I'm getting short breath. Oh no, I wanna break free. Oh my God, I wanna break free. pull me come. No, no, no. I wanna break free. Oh my God. Free from you holding me down. Free like I'm in jail. Free when I'm gonna get my bail. So baby, don't take my kindness for weakness. Say I don't mind if you want me, I don't go yeah long, but I ain't saying no for carnival. I wanna break free. Open the door, let go the gas, woman loose me. I wanna break free. Don't scratch me up, don't bite me up, let me go. I wanna break free. I'm getting short breath. Oh no, no, no. I wanna break free. Oh my God. I wanna break free. But this woman, she not losing me. I wanna break free. Says she a go lock me up and she keeping the key. I wanna break free. Like I'm claustrophobic. Oh no, no, no. I wanna break free. Oh my God. Baby, let go me pants and shirt. You know for what it's worth. I'll make it up to you. That's right. But I can't stay on my move. It's now going to 12:30. And the thing don't stop. If I don't go there, baby, it's gonna break my heart. I have a drunken feeling, and the feeling is going out and party. Nobody cannot stop me. When it's this time of year, I don't care, baby. I wanna break free. Open the door, let go the key. Woman, loose me. I wanna break free. Don't scratch me up, don't bite me up, let me go. I wanna break free. I'm getting short breath. Oh no, no, no. I wanna break free. Oh my God. I wanna break free. But this woman, she not losing me. I wanna break free. Says she a go lock me up and she keeping the key. I wanna break free. Like I'm claustrophobic. Oh no, no, no. I wanna break free. Oh my God. Baby, you could come to. Baby, you could come to. Do anything you wanna do. Do anything you wanna do. Once you don't get in my way. Once you don't get in my way. Just say these few words that I say, yeah. Free from all your chains and bondage. Free, them thing bad man can't handle. Free from all your pain and misery. Woman, what you doing to me? Let go me pants, let go me shirt, let go me boots, let go me cap. Let me go. Don't say no, 'cause you don't wanna go with me. Go, girl. I wanna break free. Open the door, let go the key. Woman, loose me. I wanna break free. Don't scratch me up, don't bite me up, let me go. I wanna break free. I'm getting short breath. Oh no, no, no. I wanna break free. Oh my God. I wanna break free. But this woman, she not losing me. I wanna break free. Says she a go lock me up and she keep it. I wanna break free. Like I'm close.
Oh baby, baby. I never had a way like this. I never had a way like that. Oh baby, you drive me so crazy. 'Cause I never had a way like this. I never had a way like that. No, oh baby, you drive me so crazy. Waistline intact, bumper rolling back on me. When you whine like that, make me fall in love with it. Oh, 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 yeah. Love the way how you whining, baby. Take it slow. How you whining, timing, baby. Something about the way you whine. Something about the way you move. Something about the things you do. Put me in the mood, baby. I never had a way like this. I never had a way like that. Oh baby, you drive me so crazy. 'Cause I never had a way like this. I never had a way like that. Nah, oh baby, you drive me so crazy. Swing it on the left, swing it on the right, swing it on me, girl, all night. Swing it all around, swing it on the ground, swing it on me, it's alright. Me love it when you whine fast, girl, and me love it when you whine slow. Me love it when you whine back on me, and me love when you go down low. Me love when you tick and you tack, and you bend and you touch up your toe. Me love when you left and you bring it right back. That's why when me want you
this? What type of wine, girl? What type of wine, girl? What type of wine is that? What kind of wine, girl? What kind of wine, girl? What kind of wine is that? What type of wine, girl? What type of wine, girl? What type of wine is this? I never had a wine like this. I never had a wine like that. Oh baby, you drive me so crazy. 'Cause I never had a wine like this. I never had a wine like that. Nah, oh baby, you drive me so crazy. Waistline intact, bumper rolling back on me. When you wine like that, make me fall in love with it. Oh, oh, love the way how you're whining, baby. Take it slow. How you're whining, timing, baby.
Voice of Little J there with Wine Like That on the WW Day. It's the hump day. It's the middle of the week, of the working week. Shout out to all the workers who working real hard and contributing to the growth of Guyana, South America. Yes, Martin. So back into today's discussion in our last hour. We left off with, and I was also looking at a few more clips too. What really took place on the 1763 monument last evening with this, this I don't know, solidarity, I guess, that that they stand with her. But I'm trying to figure out, because the opposition leader was there as well. I was trying to figure out, stand with what though? Because this is a simple, well, it appears at the moment to be a case of immigration infraction.
Mm-hmm.
So
You see, when people come together, brother, for certain things, I have to commend them, right? But when you come together for the wrong reasons or for no reason at all, this is where I have an issue, because I've been saying Guyanese people should come together and ask about copyright law, right? I've been saying Guyanese people should come together and ask to fix the business structure, because everybody and their mother have a business
under the house.
Correct. Right?
Yeah.
So we've been asking for several days, and Guyanese people wouldn't come out. Fight for your rights now. Right? Fight for what belongs to you as a Guyanese citizen. And that is simple things. Everybody deserves a piece of land and a house.
They ain't
right?
fighting for that, but they're fighting for social media people who,
everybody deserves clean water,
It's
good
weird,
roads,
bro.
right? You deserve a quality lifestyle.
No, it's kind of like it was. I mean, it is absolutely freaky to see the head of the opposition there at that kind of like. Are you serious? And then he was one of the persons who she used to ridicule.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Well, the tables are stirring, brother. Is who's sitting at the table at the time. Remember, everybody's get a chance.
Well, what this level of I don't know. I the only word that I could use on radio is buffoonery, because what I see is them attempting to use race again as a catapult, which is not going to work.
Correct. This is not a race issue.
This is not a race issue. Don't turn it in, oh, they lock up the black woman. Come on. What absolute buffoonery is that?
And this is why, Malachi, I cannot support certain political parties, because when they come with certain teaching, certain rhetoric, certain things that I know as an individual don't make sense, how could you come out and say, oh, is a black woman? Yes, she's a African descent.
Yeah.
But that don't got nothing to do with the immigration laws in America. The new immigration laws in America.
Oh my God. It is like, It's like these people keep shifting from nonsense to even greater nonsense. They trying to figure out like what? You can't really catch up with the amount of, you know, it's all over the place.
Brother, the earlier, and keep in mind, if you notice, it was a lot of elderly individuals, some real
Oh my goodness.
supporters of that party, that political
But
party.
at this stage, we just got to call them. They are blind supporters.
Correct.
According to the Jews, they're Goyim. You know what I mean? They're just the Goyim. They just got a body. They're just making up space. They don't have no brain in there. Because if you had a brain in there, you would realize that, hey, wait a minute. We are saying free her for what?
Well, she do deserve to be freed,
Yeah,
but
but
in what capacity, right?
did anybody state that there was a crime committed?
No. So
Hmm.
really layers comes in, right?
You see, false information is what I believe is peddling this kind of. I hate to use that word again, but I mean, it's the only applicable word I can use on radio. Buffoonery. Because there was nothing that states there she committed a crime in the US. If she's held by ICE, that means there is an immigration issue. There's a documentation issue in terms of her stay in there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They said there's a hearing in June. We talking about free Melly Mel. Are these what is smoking? It ain't good.
This is why you don't do drugs, kids.
I'm telling you, whatever they smoking ain't good because the, the the information is out there, but people will twist the dynamics of that information now to say, "Oh, it's a black woman, and it's a black woman incarcerated." So, what exactly does that do to the situation with the current administration? She's a black woman incarcerated. So what?
If they had enough knowledge of how things work, they would understand that it's a due process again, right?
And it
And
shows you her court hearing June.
correct.
Aye, aye, aye.
So this is again where the confusion comes in because these people don't really understand how things work. And by not understanding, you're setting yourself up for failure.
No, but if you understand how you can be talking as a leader and spewing false information to the gollum, well, you know that's I think that's where the word gullible came from. The goyim, the gullible, the goyim. You know, because they gullible as hell.
You know, one thing I like about the PNC party, right? They would support their leader even if they're blind, even in the wrong,
No, no. My description is
even in the
just
dark.
like a herd of ox running towards a precipice, a cliff, right? But the leader he up front, head into the cliff, and one of them trying to show you, boy, it's a cliff coming up, and
Mhm.
he saying no, he ain't key, we going. You understand? Although he's seeing the cliff, you know, and he and the front herd with and the front of the herd would all go over the cliff. You know, none of them ain't stopping. All the rest going over that cliff too.
Yeah, master
That
jump,
is why
everybody jump.
that's why I like to call it the herd mentality.
Correct.
You know,
And so I like it, right? Because it's a die-hard support. But oh shucks, man, at least for the leaders, show the people the right direction.
yeah, that's the thing.
You
Show them the
understand me?
right direction for God's sake, no? Because oh my goodness, they're trying to tie in. You will go to a place where really significantly represents not only African freedom and liberation in Guyana, but really represents everybody's freedom in Guyana. But you give this notion to everybody else or every other face in the country that no, that only representing we. Then the utter buffoonery about it. How does the 1763 revolution tie into this quote unquote social media activist? Could
But
anybody explain
it
to me how
that only ties
our
in because she's somebody
ancestral
of African descent, brother. That was said, you lead them along the wrong path. They should have, as our
oh
Aubrey
my
Norton said, they should have went by the embassy. Because it's there you have to take the fight. Is them, is the ambassador is who you gotta let know. We want we people home. We want we child home. And
well
I mean, of course, she's gonna come home. I mean,
well
it's a
it
process. It's a system. They're
once
sending her home.
once the balling fish come home, she is gonna come home.
Exactly. So I
You
don't see the
understand?
big, you know,
The
big deal
halabaloo,
about
I do
anything.
not understand, bro. The big halabaloo, I ain't getting into that.
Hmm. Man, I just hope that individuals could see again and we have a clear understanding of what is going on. Yeah, I gotta
I
read a
think,
little more.
well, I feel some people just follow him blindly, bro. Just blind
Correct.
follow.
It's
Just straight up
proven.
blind follow. There's no research. There is no they're just blind follow. You do as you're told. You're a guy. That's it. Because I can't understand. You would look at a situation and cannot evaluate. This doesn't exactly make sense. All right. Then on top of that, to show you that it's a full scam artist thing going on between some of her people and all, you have GoFundMe's going up. All right. Who is to tell who's running these things?
Them
You
people,
understand?
them
The-
people in Kiev at all, no?
There's already been infighting among themselves because I saw a video where Hector No Lies put up, or Hector Roots, or whatever you call it, Hector No Lies, put up something about people scamming and putting up free Melly, selling free Melly Mel t-shirts and all kinds of stuff. It ain't supposed to be happening. So the whole thing, I don't know. I think chaos begots chaos, anti chaos. And once you start with chaos, it's just like it doesn't end. There's no end to the levels of chaos. And like Guyanese just love that kind of thing. There's a group of Guyanese who relish in that kind of chaotic kind of behavior and spewing utter nonsense and behaving like they're on some sort of drugs online. Because it's fascinating the culture of Guyana, where we have social media influencers, and these so-called influencers do some of the most ridiculous things online.
The internet, the reason I don't partake in the internet the way others do is for them same reason. I've
Yeah,
told people that that internet would bring you out of character, or it would actually reveal your true character.
because it's like, where are their minds? I mean, you have 24 hours in a day. I mean, your thought pattern is about going online and just talking stuff that like you and somebody else who is totally uneducated talked about, doesn't understand law, doesn't understand the legal system, and just talk utter crap. But then the thing that really bothers me about this entire situation that's surrounding this girl is the fact that Stabrook News, which is supposed to be a reputable news agency in Guyana, would purchase would you know print articles talking about a lawyer that didn't have anything to do with the case.
Well,
It's really funny.
That is correct. So while she didn't have anything to do with that case, she was retained for another case in the US with other individuals. Because it's several different things this girl got surrounding she brother.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
once I mean, you can't use as a as a person in or a journalist or somebody who's in media, you can't use somebody's name because if they're a lawyer and they do certain types of cases, not unless you're making a reference to them doing a case. But you can't state that they're representing when they are not. That's
correct.
false
Well,
information.
this is what they do not know and understand. You understand me?
Mm.
This is what the individuals don't understand, brother. Because if they're doing it the right way, then they would know, well, hey, this lawyer is representing for whichever other case and not for the one, the immigration or whatever is happening now,
Hmm.
right? But again, we're gonna do with the people, man. We gonna, it's a confusing situation.
It's
What can you
absolutely,
do with the people, brother?
it's
We put
absolutely,
ourselves in that situation, man.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's crazy. I mean, and outside of what was done last evening, that which I looked at, I was like, what kind of insanity is really being encouraged, and you in the name of our ancestors as well, to be using that particular area to do that. But even the opposition leader realized that what they were doing was not in the best interest of anything. It was just making them look silly, because at the end he still had to state that, we should have gone to the US embassy. And then he
Mhm.
said you should call up your family members in the US and let them call their senators and representatives and ask. Now,
Correct.
there is no asking there when you clearly, with the Trump administration, you there you don't have your paperwork intact, and that's how it works. And based on what I have seen on social media, I've heard her say that she's a citizen of the US.
And if you know, that is one thing you cannot claim
Nope.
if you don't have that status. Because when I
No.
went to my citizenship meeting,
Mhm.
that was a part of the question. Have you ever claimed to be a citizen? And I said,
Mhm.
no, why would I? You understand?
Yeah.
Because naturally, why would I? I know where I born and grow.
Yeah.
I know who I am. I know what I represent.
And then that would be a false narrative. Now, that
Exactly.
false narrative of saying that. And I remember seeing her when she said that, and I said, great. If she's a US citizen, well, hey, do your thing, you know.
That alone could get you kicked out, brother.
Well, bro, when I saw that, I was like, I don't think she fully grasped the, you know, the implications of saying certain things.
Hmm.
And at one point in time, she had deleted stuff from her page that she had said. I don't know if she thought that was in the hopes that it was gone. Unfortunately, nope. Again, people don't understand anything that is posted online doesn't come out.
Exactly.
It's right there. You just have to go, you just have to know how to find it and to get it back. So it's not going anywhere. So anything that you posted and you believe, oh no, it's gone, took it down and deleted it. No, no, you didn't.
Hmm.
So again, a lot of people, and this is something I want to share with with people. A lot of these social media platforms are ideal for any immigration, any service in the world that wants to get information on anybody. It's
Hmm.
extremely easy to use it to find you.
Yeah.
All right. So when, for example, they're asking you questions like, "What do you do?" and you want to lie, and your social media page says exactly what it is. I, I tell you, our people have a lot to learn, and now the world has introduced AI. All
Makes
right,
it even worse.
makes it even worse because your information will be able to be transferred much faster, access much easier, pinpointing location much easier.
Hmm.
I don't think people understand the full ramifications of, hey, we can be able to identify you basically from your bio.
Well, data collecting and
Yeah,
data analyst is
yeah.
a big thing. So once
Your
they understand
metadata,
certain things,
your metadata is being collected, right?
hmm it's
Your
all about
bio,
understanding at the end of the day, brother.
yeah, your bio data is collected because in many cases your DNA, your blood samples, all of that is collected.
Correct.
All right. Then you have secondary things that are connected to you, like your ID card and your passport, all those things.
Hmm.
So at the end of it all, it just seems as though they're going to take it to a point where it's just strictly bio identification. In other words, you really couldn't possibly change your fingerprints. You understand? And when I say bio, or what we call now biometrics, is where, for example, to open the door, you got to put your palm on there. So you read your
Yeah.
entire palm, including all your fingertips,
Or your
to
eye,
get
or your face, like your
retina
phone.
scans. Well, those are things. Well, what we're talking about is stuff that we know started since in the 90s.
Hmm.
Because the movies used to show you retina scans and palm scans and all that since then, and even in the late 80s.
Hmm.
So that tech is available now. We know, you know. So Guyana, we our people got a lot to catch up with, you know, especially when they believe that things they say and do. Oh, uh, nobody could see that, and you're using a cell phone, and you decide, okay, well, you said something that may incriminate you, and you decide to pull it down.
That
No, no,
don't
no,
work.
it's not going to work. You know. So again, they have to have a clear understanding of what the situation is, and stop trying to bamboozle the golem or the gullible individuals that follow them into believing that, oh, for some miracle in the world that the government of Guyana could manipulate or call ICE and say, go get her, or like what they're telling people. Or now that people realize that's a sham, they're saying, oh, free Melly Mel, she's a black woman. So every day there's a new perspective and a new shift. But the golem don't seem to realize, wait a minute, why is it shifting so much? You know? They don't realize that the goalpost is shifting. And every time there's a new perspective, every day there's a new
Mhm.
perspective. Because yesterday was she's a black woman. I'm wondering what will be the perspective today. If they can maintain the black woman, or and that is racism, or what's the next step?
They're always going to play the political card. Remember, it's politics. This is how things run. So they're going to always try to play their card until they get something else better. It's
They're
how it
gonna try
went.
to play the race card.
Well, it's politics because we don't even do race really and truly.
No.
Remember, it's politicians we saw out there, amongst
Yeah,
the
we know.
African descendants. Majority of them people is politicians who just follow without any guidance.
No, well, they had the leader of the opposition out there, so he was leading them in the road of nonsense. That is
Well,
what he was doing. And then using our ancestral grounds, which should be holy ground, to talk about freeing a so-called social media activists. What kind of nonsense these people really going on with?
you gonna learn the hard way, brother.
That area is supposed to be hallowed ground. That is where we had our revolution to free up basically Guyana, regardless. And you using that to 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 mount a useless protest against something happening in the US? I mean, I wonder if these people realize sometimes in the outer world, people looking on at that, they're looking at them like, are they okay? They're insane. I mean, what kind of insane stuff is that? And I saw this thing since in 2020 when it started railing up. I mean, when people started going to these seven ponds and talking about invoking the Kabaka and all this kind of stuff started happening. I was wondering where's this stuff coming from? This is the political climate mixed with obia. I don't understand. How do we have politicians talking about we're going to invoke spirits to win?
So while I understand the methods, obviously social media makes it seems way out of hand, and then the way
No,
the
bro,
people act
it
to
was
back it
out.
up.
It was out there. It is totally insane to see members of our government talking about going into a area to do
Well,
an invocation.
so I wouldn't put anything on that because I understand that concept, right? But like I said, the use of social media on it, because I'm pretty sure these individuals have been doing the same thing, and you can't put it past the other party either, because it's a spiritual movement. I mean, it's politics. You have to know what your ancestors did. Like right now, I think it's fair to say, well, the PUP government is using Burnham playbook, Chelly playbook. What the opposition going to use, brother, if the man them already using the playbook? The guy go and get his spirit directly. You
They can use
understand?
Obia. They can use the Obia playbook.
Not necessarily the Obia, but it's the method to get there. Because don't it's not like the opposition, I mean the leading government not going to do the Jandian thing. You understand? We just don't see it.
But
And
bro,
we know how the economy runs
all right.
on certain rhetoric.
What's totally funny about this whole thing is like,
Mm.
listen, you think Obia wasn't around when Coffee and Atta them was doing the revolution and all that back then?
Yeah, it's always been around.
Like, but they realized in order for us to really free up, we said we got to chop these people, right?
Mm.
So
Well, remember we people ain't get them hard, there, brother. So these people got go to the ancestors for answers and let the ancestors tell them we got to stand up for we rights. And this is why certain individuals could come out and say they're going to be an uprise. You understand me? Because
no,
once
well,
you go and gather certain
well,
information,
I don't
how
mind
else
if
do
they
you
say
have a
there will be an
revolution?
uprising of minds. There will be a development of greater mind thinking and higher level thinking. Not an uprising to burn down the place that now started to come together.
This is where it's confusing because you can't go to the ancestors and ask for certain things. Because the ancestors gonna tell you what they know, which
The
is
ancestors ain't gonna tell you to burn down because this is a modern time and you're supposed to you be using your brain, not your brawn.
nah, you gotta go to the future for the not the past. There's the difference, brother. You gotta understand the tree climate, the past, the present, and the future. If you go into the past, they gonna give you past information, how we did it back then. This is why
Oh,
we
okay.
have a strong core of following for the opposition. Remember, it's Bureau, school people that you
Can they
will
want
come
to
to
do?
young people.
They want
You
to be
understand?
back in the past. They want to go back in the
Exactly.
past.
It's young
Well,
people
I'm
coming with
sorry.
a vision and say, we're looking ahead. And to look ahead, you have to
Mhm.
think, you have to open the
Well,
brains there, come out from that space that you're in mentally. And to do
mhm.
that, you gotta
Well,
keep moving on.
I sorry. We gotta wrap it up for today, Martin. Of course, make sure you follow us on social media. Leave your comments in the comments section. Hit me up on +592-641-0945 or
305 713 305 718. Hold on, what? Hit me up on social media.
I mean, you don't check your phone.
No, I
Anyway.
didn't even check we get the number right.
Yeah,
Hit the
man.
number that Malachi mentioned. Contact me on our social media platform. That is it.
Yep, make sure you check us out tomorrow, same time, same station. Thursday, Throwback Thursdays. You know how we do. We're going to give you some real nostalgic music from 83,000 square miles. If you're driving, drive safely. Stay glued to the stations with the real vibration. At 4 in the afternoon, TC4 is going to come up next. No, sorry. Mr. General, the General is coming up next on slamfm.co.uk, on Majestic Music Radio, Cut and Clear, and all of the other stations. It's going to have more music and more vibes. Stay glued. Shout out to everyone globally. Until tomorrow, we are out of here. Love you.
For all my hot and groovy ladies, yes, start to wind now, start to move now. Hey, hot and groovy in the soca party. She's hot and groovy. Baila with me, baby. Bambina belai, dina bimbai bimbai. Bambina belai, dina bimbai bimbai. Betting in a soca party when I meet this Latin beauty. When I see she well shaped with looks. I make a move and we start to talk and she start look like a distinguished yardie. Then she tell me, boy, I feel it to party. She show me emotion that get my attention. Then jam me in a cozy corner and whisper softly to me. Move me and move me in the soca party. She said to move me and move me. Work up my body, move me till I feel the pressure. Move me till I'm hot all over. Till I squeeze you tight, tight, pushy until the party over. Hot and groovy in the soca party. She's hot and groovy. Baila with me, baby. Bambina belai, dina bimbai bimbai. Bambina belai, dina bimbai bimbai. Sympathize me the way how she flexing. This one hot for the million, girl, I'm your huggy bear, my lady. Hold me anywhere, don't be shy. I will come on. In her head, she did not accept it. She tell me, what's it only lip service, man? Only one way you could prove it. Move me and move me in the soca party. She said to move me and move me. Work up my body, groove me till I feel the pressure. Groove me till I'm hot all over. Groove me till I squeeze you tight, tight, pushy until the party over. Hot and groovy in the soca party. She's hot and groovy. Baila with me, baby. Bambina belai, dina bimbai bimbai. Bambina belai, dina bimbai bimbai. She like the fire, so I stand at attention when I feel a sweet sensation going through my body every time. She rub she chichi on me, oh my. The way how she flexing on me, everybody watching at me. And then she put she up on me shoulder and whisper softly to me. Move me and move me in the soca party. She said to move me and move me. Work up my body. Music sweet to compliment my señorita. Chiquitita. Give me. Alright. When the soca in the baila, it make the flex more better. Move me and move me in the soca party. When I see this Latin beauty, like I
mind. This one is for the lady. When you whine, you whine, you whine, you whine, you whine, you whine. You got my attention. Girl, your body look nice, sipping on Henny and nice. You have me wishing you could come over and stay for the night. Bring a friend if you like, and make we do this thing right. Got the vibe done nice already, and you just in the sight. Come give me a wine, girl. Come give me it as alone. You keep giving, you keep giving a vibe, girl. Baby, give me it as alone. Come give me a wine, yeah. You're just on my mind, yeah. Come give me a wine, yeah. You're just on my mind, yeah. I don't save up me down payment. If you want, I could bring a reference to show you that I have experience. I'm running out of patience. I can't believe that I'm real. You got me wondering how it does feel. If I have to wait another minute, I'll end up on my knees. Come give me a wine, girl. Come give me it as alone. You keep giving, you keep giving a vibe, girl. Baby, give me it as alone. Come give me a wine, yeah. You're just on my mind, yeah. Come give me a wine, yeah. You're just on my mind, yeah. I've been looking and I can't get enough. My eyes are full and now I want to touch. I've been looking and I can't get enough. My eyes are full and now I want to touch, yeah. Come give me a wine, girl. Come give me it as alone. You keep giving, you keep giving a vibe, girl. Baby, give me it as alone. Come give me a wine, yeah. You're just on my mind, yeah. Come give me a wine, yeah. You're just on my mind, yeah. When I get it, baby girl, I bet you gon' love it. Come give me, baby girl, I promise to walk it. When I get it, baby girl, I bet you gon' love it. Come give me, baby girl, I promise to walk it. Come give me a wine, girl. Come give me it as alone. You keep giving, you keep giving a vibe, girl. Baby, give me it as alone.